besties, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I am Sharnique. Welcome to my makeup channel, and I'm so hyped to be giving y'all this look today. Okay, let's get into it. The cut crease, the girlies are bringing back color this year, y'all. When I tell y'all I was so hyped when my client booked this look, because I've been waiting for a client to book some color. So let's get into it. My girl had her maternity photos today, so you know we had to come with the slay. So of course, you know we gotta cleanse the skin, and I'm going in and I'm taping up her edges. Y'all know we gotta protect the edges from the makeup, okay? So this is just a nice little hack for you girlies. Make sure you tape your client's edges up. You do not want to cake it with makeup, trust me. Now I took the time and I put pictures of the products on this video. I just hope y'all appreciate it, okay? I did a little extra work by putting the products on the screen for y'all so y'all can know what I'm using, how it looks, all that good stuff. And of course, everything is also listed down below in my description box, so check down below. I'm filling in her brows. Now, her brows was already micro shaded, but I'm taking it's like a liner pen, and I'm going to just add those hair-like strokes. I just love that lemonade brow look. For her brows, I'm going to clean it up with some concealer. Y'all know I love to go in with a lighter shade first, and then a shade either darker or closer to her skin tone for the inner corners of her brows, right? I'm going in with my Bare Minerals concealer brush. The key to clean brows, like I always tell y'all, make sure their brows are arched, and you also want to make sure the concealer brush is super flat. So I'm taking my Real Technique blending brush to buff and blend that concealer out. I'm literally just patting that product in. I'm not swiping. I'm not like rubbing it away. I'm literally just using patting motions to pat and blend that product all over her eyelids. And I want that smooth finish, so I did go in with a little bit of some translucent setting powder and just lightly added just a little bit of powder to set that concealer in place, because I want this lid to be smooth. I don't want the shadows to be like greasy and, you know, moving everywhere because of the concealer being super wet and like tacky. So I did go in with some translucent powder to set the eye just a little bit. You don't need a lot of translucent powder. Now for the first shade, she wanted purple, so we giving her a purple eye look for today. So the first shade is kind of like a pinky light type of purple. I'm going in as the transition. Now you're going to see me go in between two brushes. This one is the brush that I'm applying the product on, and then I'm going to take a clean blending eyeshadow brush to pretty much blend those harsh edges. I'm taking a clean eyeshadow brush to pretty much buff and blend the edges. So I'm just going in between two Morphe brushes, and pretty much I'm just going to pack as much product on until I get the desired look that I was going for. So now I'm going in with a smaller eyeshadow brush, and I'm taking like a dark purple and just kind of creating like that nice illusion on her cut crease. I'm only applying this on the cut crease of her eye. So, and I'm also going in with a clean eyeshadow brush and kind of blending that purple out just a little bit. Don't worry about the line being harsh, or you can pretty much see it, because when we create this cut crease and clean it up, y'all gonna see it's gonna look so pretty. So I'm just going in with that dark shadow and just applying it right on her crease. I went in with a Q-tip and some makeup remover to clean her eyelid, because I don't want the concealer to turn like pink and purple. Now I'm taking that same concealer brush, and I'm taking like the lightest concealer shade that I have in my kit, okay? The lighter, the better. The lighter, the better. And I'm pretty much just taking my time and creating and cutting that crease. This is in real time. Like, I did not speed this up so y'all can kind of see like how fast or how slow I was going. You want to take your time, especially if you're not good or you're not really used to doing cut crease eyes. Go as slow as you need to, okay? The flatter the brush, the better the cut crease is going to come out. It's going to come out so clean and so sharp looking, like I'm telling you. But I'm creating an entire cut crease. I usually do a half cut crease, but I'm doing the entire eyelid. And I'm going in with a clean, this don't look clean, but I promise it was clean. It's just staying real bad, okay? I'm going in with a clean eyeshadow brush and buffing and blending that out. I went in with a flatter eyeshadow brush to get closer to the edges because you don't want to mess that line up. This is actually a concealer brush, but it's too thick for my liking, but it's also thin enough to where I can still get super close to that crease without messing it up. So that is pretty much what I'm doing. Now I'm going to go in and apply some white eyeshadow. I'm using that same flat concealer brush, by the way, to apply this white eyeshadow, and I'm pretty much just going to pack that white on there until I get my desired look that I was going for. It looks so pretty, like, oh my gosh, it's literally coming together already. Now for this first purple shade, this is like a chrome type of pigment that I got from Amazon. I used to do nails, so that's where the pigment came from, but you can use it for eyeshadows and makeup. It's so freaking pretty. And then I went in with a darker shadow from one of my shadow palettes and just applied it right at the corner of her eyelids, just to pack it a little bit on top of that first purple. You can't really see the shimmer from the first pigment, but it was like a shimmer. It was so gorgeous. Like, y'all, like that ombre effect on the eyes was chef kiss. Like, it came out super pretty. I mean, I just love it, okay? Y'all know I had to get my content because I was like, this eye looks so clean, looks so good. Now going in with my NYX MAC liquid eyeliner, and we're going to give her just a small wing, nothing too crazy, nothing too dramatic, okay? Because I can get crazy with the wings, okay? I can get crazy, but I wanted her wings to be simple, not too thick, not too big, you know, just right. And this looks really cute. Now you want to go in and clean up that makeup from your client's face. I'm taking a makeup wipe and I'm just going in and cleaning up her face before we apply her face makeup. Now, I can't stress this enough. Prepping your client's skin before that foundation routine is so important. It's going to make or break your client's face. I like to go in with serums. I like to go in with my favorite primers just to get the perfect skin prep, because I know it's going to make the makeup come out so buttery, so smooth, so flawless. So make sure you are prepping your client's face. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be that girl back when I first started makeup. I used to just slap foundation on the face. I didn't see the importance of using primer, and it still used to come out looking good. But imagine if you prep your client's skin, it will come out 10 times better, I promise y'all. And it's also good for the skin. Like, you also want to protect their skin before putting all that product onto their face, okay? So yeah, skin prepping, very key. Going in and blending out her foundation, and like I said, I am patting that product in, taking it under her chin, down her neck. I'm not swiping, I'm not rubbing it away. I am patting that product into her face. The fun part, my favorite part, highlighting and contouring. I'm going in with the first concealer shade. Now, I am going to go in and lighten this concealer shade up because I realized that it was not light enough, bright enough for my liking. So y'all are going to see me like go in and add like a brighter concealer on top of that just to brighten that highlight up. Y'all know we got to highlight all the highlighted points of the face, which is under the eyes, middle of the nose, middle of the chin, above the lip, and right in the middle of her forehead. Same thing for the contour, darker concealer shade right in the middle of her cheeks and also right on that jawline to give that snatch jawline effect. I'm going in with that same brush that we used to blend the foundation out. I'm blending her contour out. Now, I've been trying this new hack to where I apply and blend out the blush before blending out the highlighted areas of the concealer. And I must say, I really love this technique. So I'm taking that liquid blush from Juvia's Place and I went in and applied and blended that out before blending out the concealer. And yeah, like I said, I love this technique. I love this little hack. I definitely feel like it saved on time, I feel like, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but I do love this technique. And of course, y'all are going to see me go back and forth with two different brushes to get that perfect smooth clean blend. So I'm going in with that first blending brush to blend out like the highlighted areas, and I'm going to go back in with that same brush that we use for the contour, and I like to just go in and kind of blend away like the harsh lines. This is my favorite technique to get that perfect smooth finish when it comes to the blend. Now, you can use a damp beauty blender to do the same thing. I just did not have one on me at the time, so I still use the brush method as well, but either or works perfectly fine. Now, I want to carve her cheeks out just a tad bit, so I'm going in with the same concealer and just lightly just applying just a little bit and blending it right away. This just helps give that carved cheek effect, so try it out. You can do this with just setting powder, but I feel like the setting powder doesn't really do it how I want it to kind of, do, or like it don't really do it for me versus doing it this way with the liquid and the creams and then going back in and setting it, right? Going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder to press that product in everywhere that we highlighted. But I also have been doing this method to where I just set the whole face with the translucent powder. Like I go in, I set the highlighted areas first, and then I just take that same powder puff and I go in and apply it everywhere else on the face. I just love this method, and it also saves on time when trying to go back and forth with trying to use foundation powders and stuff like that. And I also like to do this method to make sure that her face is set, because I feel like even when you apply foundation foundation powders, the face still can be a little tacky and a little like damp, just a little bit. And I don't want to overly apply so much foundation powder, so I do like to go in with the translucent powder and do like a preset, if you want to call it that, like a preset, and then set the rest of the face with the foundation powders. I'm going in and I'm just setting the rest of her face, like her contour, her blush, finishing up her eyes. I did go in with a black gel liner for her waterline, and then on top of that and right underneath that, I went in with that same purple eyeshadow color that we used for her eyelids, and just lightly blending that out. It's so pretty. Like, this purple is just gorgeous. Going in, I'm about to apply her lashes. I like to apply glue on the lid and also on the lash band. This just helps the lashes really stay secure and in place, and it also just helps it stick quicker too, because sometimes we be having issues with gluing down lashes. Okay, these lashes was not curly to my liking, so I went in with my eyelash curler to kind of curl the lashes, and it did what it needed to do. Beautiful. I have my clients open her eyes, and I'm just pulling her eyes down to make sure that glue is not sticking. And of course, I like to always go in with some mascara and apply it right at the bottom of her lashes, blending her face out and just adding the finishing touches to her face. Now, I ordered these like dental brace flossers thingies. It kind of gives like a mini mascara type of vibe, and I like to do this with all my clients' bottom lashes because sanitary reasons. So yeah, I got these from Amazon. I'll link them down below for y'all. And for the lip combo, I need new lip combos, but for now I like to just stick with what I know. Okay, so I'm going in with the brown concealer. I'm going in with a lighter concealer shade, and I'm applying that right in the middle, having her buff and blend her lips together. And she wanted a gloss finish, so we're just adding some gloss on top. Nothing special about this gloss, y'all. Got it from the beauty supply store, okay? And this is pretty much the finished look. I did go in and add like some highlight on her nose and on her cheeks, and we're gonna go in with the Morphe setting spray and spray her face, and the look is completed. My girl was ready for her maternity pictures. I was so in love with this look, and I hope you guys love it as much as I did. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you new. If you made it all the way through, you real MVP. Thank y'all so much for watching. Love y'all, and see y'all in the next video.